All right. So now before we start writing some code on the Visual Studio file, let's quickly create a function and then we will copy the code from Visual Studio to Lambda. So in order to create a function, we can give a name, say calculator lambda. The runtime that we are going to use is Python 3.14. At this point of time, we can go with either 3.14 or maybe select something else. Maybe we can also go with 3.12, does not matter. And then we can just go ahead and create the function. Now, it probably takes about a minute to do so. Obviously, there are many things that we eventually would need to do on the Lambda function, like setting up the roles and permissions, etc. We might also have to do things such as adding more libraries, because in some cases we might need those modules, but in AWS Lambda, you cannot simply do pip install, as you might already know. So we will look into all those aspects later on. But as I was describing the scenario that, writing code in the Lambda page is quite tricky, because eventually you would also like to test it. And then, even that creates more windows, more pop-ups, and, it is going to become very much difficult to write code here. That is why the alternative was to write the code here, and then once the code is ready, we will eventually come back here and paste it. So that was the whole purpose of utilizing this strategy. Nothing else. We can definitely go ahead and write our code here as well if you are comfortable with it. All right, so let's move on to our Visual Studio file and start composing the code that we require for processing the addition or subtraction, whatever we would like to do with those two values that would come from our front end.